raining. It's been raining all night. It was storming pretty bad. But, everything's all right. Looks like somebody has their mind on money. It says a secret adventure. Somebody might be taking off, going rogue. Take that as it resonates. These are love messages, y'all. This says Mystic Love Oracle. See what resonates. I got the Mystic Red Rose too. All right, thank you, Archangel Michael, for coming down, guarding, and protecting us as we channel these messages. Thank you, ancestors and ascended masters, for all the helpful messages that you give. The absolute truth. Thank you. Okay, what are the love messages that you'd like to give, collective? Hold on, let me get this fixed. All right, what are the love messages that you would like for collective to know? What would you like for collective to hear? Know in the here and now. Thank you. Tell me. We got honesty, truth. That's what we need to hear. Okay? No doubt about it. Bottom of the deck says addiction. Something's unhealthy. Some kind of unhealthy attachment to something that you need to let go. Looks like you may be deciding to go rogue or choosing self. Okay? Even if you go rogue or not. It looks like you're deciding to choose self. Let's find out. Okay, what's the center card? It says spiritual awakening, realization. You've come to some kind of realization. You're elevating. Strength, courage. You're realizing something. You can do something on your own. Something's awakening within, y'all. This is a love message. It says a hookup, a one-night stand on the bottom of the deck. What's that? It says a mask, not showing true self. Somebody's going rogue. Cheating and broken trust. Next card is surrender. Surrender. You don't have to have all the answers. Okay, this is something you don't know. On the bottom of the deck. And you're having some type of realization about it. Not showing yourself. The truth is something was a hookup. Someone's rising above whatever this broken trust is. Tell me what this broken trust is. It says toxicity. Something's coming to an end. It looks like DNA. Something about DNA, but this is a love message. What's the bottom of the deck say? Missing you. Thinking of you. Call me. Miss you. Okay, how does this connect? This karmic relationship, honesty, realization, courage. Somebody's building up courage to walk away. Or one last time. Something about one last chance. To redeem something. What is a karmic relationship? Clarify it. These are love relationships. Afraid. Fears. Okay, so what does collective need to know about the fears that are occurring here? Because this is something that's supposed to be destined. This is an old spark. Someone holds the key. All they got to do is open up and be honest. Something's hazy. Something's scared. Somebody's scared. Okay, tell me. Says compromise and making changes because somebody's doing it for love. Somebody wants to do something for love, collective. Take it as it resonates. What's this one say? It says competition, the other woman. There's somebody that's jealous. This says something's unexpected. All of a sudden, someone's going to have a aha, sudden realization what's the best and what's for the highest good. It says single parent responsibilities, heartbroken, ex-lover, change. Someone's going to go rogue. I'm telling you, it started in that. You're going to go, you may go do something on your own, taking some risk or gamble on your own. Let's see. Look, signs. Lord, y'all, all morning long I've been singing that song. I saw the signs and it opened up my eyes. I saw the signs. Now, signs could be a good thing. Signs could be a bad thing. There could be some kind of red flag and you're misinterpreting it because of emotions, okay? But then on the other hand, there could be something that you're not seeing because of your being shut off, being closed off. But you're realizing something. You're afraid of love, of fears, a fear of a relationship. Because you've put yourself out there, you've never received it back. It's fucked up. I'm telling you, clarify the afraid in the compromises. It says intuition and inner knowing. There's something that there's a connection there. You know that there's a connection to something. Your third eye's open. Okay, so you're willing to compromise. So compromise about what? The other woman? Hell no. Greener grass is greener. Okay, so you got another option somewhere else. Okay, so, okay, this is a love message. Okay, about your love life. And somebody is living in regret or feeling it was a toxic relationship at some point, but you may be holding old past things against somebody, or they may be holding them against you, in order for this to be closed out or whatever it needs to be done, because the electricity's here. There's a storm brewing right here. There's somebody that they're torn between. Well, if they're torn between me and somebody else, they need to pick them. It says interference. This person, they're not torn between. This other person is trying to interfere between y'all rebuilding a connection. That's what it shows. Because there's definitely something there. But somebody sees it and they're trying to interfere in the there's an old connection that's coming back, but it's new. It like wants to apologize, but there's a third party competition trying to interfere, trying to put some type of wedge between you. It says disputes. Look, you see they're putting some type of wedge trying to get in between you. This says legal disputes. Or they may be having some type of needing that other person because they're involved in some type of legal matter, and they were involved with that person. Look, it says, I'm looking for a new love, baby, a new love. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm looking for a new love, baby. Say, I ain't a part of no fucking third party. Hell no. It says you're kind of scared, though. There's fear all in this stuff, okay? There was something unsaid that needs to be spoken. I don't know if it's you or them. Somebody is wanting to renew this. But you're looking for something new. You're not trying to... Look, I'm telling you, somebody wants to marry you. This is definitely... There's some kind of connection here that's definitely a divine union, y'all. And there's a third party interfering, okay? But it looks like there's some kind of powers and principalities. It's renewed hope and anxiety come out together. It says greener grass, possibilities. You got to think of some kind of... You got to imagine the possibilities. Is this a good thing or a bad thing? It says hunting, agonizing pain. Somebody is having a really hard time deciding, should I stay or should I go? Should I commit? Should I emerge all of my emotions? Or should I hold back because I've been hurt in the past? Twin flame, divine connection. Y'all are both feeling the same things and not openly communicating. It says divine timing. It says believe in the right time, greener grass, possibilities, relationship connections, calling, hear it from them. There's a storm brewing, y'all. Somebody may want to fight you. It says, but you got what it takes. They don't need to underestimate you is all I'm saying, okay? I'm telling you. These people don't need to underestimate you, but somebody's going to apologize. Look, and propose. Why do they want to propose to collective? It says divine intervention. Because they're your flame, your other person or whatever the fuck. They're healed. Somebody's trying to go rogue. Somebody is trying to go rogue than facing their emotions, how they feel, and being honest about it. All right, who's going rogue? It says a crossroads. I'm telling you, somebody wants to just run away. They want to run away from these romantic feelings that they feel. I'm telling you, because somebody don't want to face the way they feel. It could be somebody who's been alone for a long time. It's going to be hard to, like, adjust to being with another person. You know what I'm saying? Like another energy being around you, and you having to be, like, considerate of their stuff, feelings, whatever. Being, like, it says soulmate, y'all. This is everlasting. So you're telling me you just need to trust. Look, you just need to trust what you feeling. That you may think some things or something, but it's not what you think. You're going to have to trust what you're feeling, because divine timing is intervening this. It says intimacy, a bonding. Somebody's keeping tabs on you. They're a fan. They're making sure what you're doing, if you're leaving or staying or whatever. They're obsessed. You're their bliss, y'all. And now they don't know what to do. They're worried. They're watching you, though. They're watching you like a hawk. It says love, strong affections. They know what they're feeling, but they don't know how to. I'm telling you, this person has like a lot of people or something around them, or something that influences them. Okay, and they're going, I don't care what they think, but they do. They do care what they think, but they're thinking to themselves, do I really care what they think? And then they stop and they go, well, I would have already acted. I would have already made my move. So I must care what they think. And so that's holding them back. This person's holding back because they care what other people think. They're scared. Says you need to go find somebody new. That's what it's saying on the bottom of the deck. What's going on with this love, this strong affection thing? This person having regrets. It says divine feminine in the reverse. But these cards don't have reverse. It's you. No, them. They're missing you. Even right there seeing you and stuff. Okay, so they think that you've done something to them. I swear they do. You ain't done shit. This person thinks you've done something to them, player. I'm telling you, you think the same thing about them. This is a stalemate, y'all. 11-11. I swear. 11-11 up there on the screen. This is a stalemate. You think they're up to something. They think you're up to something. Look, but both of y'all, like, want to talk, but for some reason won't do it. It says, not what it looks like. Somebody really wants to talk. It says some kind of independent. Someone's scared to lose their independence getting in a relationship. This divine feminine. You found yourself. You found your voice and everything. And you're afraid if you get in a commitment, you're going to lose your voice. That you're going to give up your power to them. You don't give your power. That's what you feel like. So you're holding. You're not opening the heart the way it should be open and going with the flow. Take it as it resonates. Let me get these Mystic Rose Red and see what they got to say about it. But there's something that's holding you back with past issues about love. I'm telling you, you got to just open up and go with the flow. It says home, foundation. It says party, having fun, keeping secrets. There's change coming from the keeping secrets. Somebody going to take a chance and open up, y'all. It could be you, could be them. It says healing and releasing. Fated. It's fated. It says important connection. This is a very important connection. You better heed my warning. It may be awkward or feeling something awkward in it, but this is a very important connection, and there's something that's you're thinking shit, they're thinking shit. I'm telling you, there's some type of very important connection here that needs to be, communication needs to be opened up. Let's find out what the, these say stuff like what they want to say, so take what resonates from them. All right, tell me what we got to know about this, about the two sides both feeling the same way. It's something about afraid of losing your independence. Look, it says so there's an insane chemistry here, though. And that scares you. It scares them too. Somebody can't. This is love messages, y'all. Partying and nodding at someone's lack of them. That's them. They don't feel confident enough. I'm telling you, they care about what other people think. And you not living in the moment, collective. This is a message for both parties, y'all. For divine masculine and divine feminine. I'm telling you. You are happy in your independence, but you want somebody there. Okay? You want a friend. You want somebody there. Okay? I don't know if you feel like you're ready to be in a relationship. Or they don't. Look, it says you're ready. You need to open your mind and open your heart. It's time. That's what it says. It says you're running. You're running. Closing off. You want to have fun. It says, look, it says something about looking over your shoulder. Somebody's chasing you. You're running and somebody's chasing. It looks like it's getting further and further apart. There needs to be some kind of healthy choices here. Because somebody's having, both parties seem like they're having the same thoughts about the other one. Can I trust them? Are they who they act like they are? What is this feeling I'm feeling? Why do I feel this when I think about them? Why? You know, that kind of shit. Are they trustworthy? I can't trust them. I can't trust nobody. I've been in relationships, and all of them is the same. I'm just gonna stay by myself and take out whatever comes and then let it go or whatever. And that's what both parties are doing, y'all. Both parties. But something ain't completely separated. It says ascending, learning and expanding, preparing for the union, y'all. It says old school. Somebody's gonna surprise the fuck out of you. I'm telling you. Because you're thinking in the negative, you need to get back in the positive. Going in the flow of the positive. Look, the sun is coming back out. It sure is. It's been storming like a mug. And now the sun's coming back out, y'all. Look, I'm telling you, they want to talk. Something's opening up. I'm telling you, something is opening up. This is for a brand new start. Somebody's going to apologize. It says some kind of, man, it keeps saying something about a third party. Heartbroken. The third party's going to be heartbroken because something about this being a divine connection. That third party is divine says not today, third party. That third party tried to jump in there like quickly. I'm telling you, that third party is being told no because this is a divine connection. You're about to hear something. I'm telling you, you're about to hear something about that third party is going to be gone. The other party, your other party knows that you're the one. They know it. Divine timing, interested in you. You're the one. You're the one. They know it. They know that third party's trying to interfere too. Look. It says not today. Because they know who you are. They know you're the one for them. Y'all are the sword and the rose. I'm telling you, it says rebuild. It says working on rebuilding and repairing this. They have addictions that they're trying to break. That could be other women that was masking something about how they really feel through other. I'm telling you, they could have addictions like needing to have these other women around them to feel validated. Okay, but they're going to take this mask off and show you who they are, repairing it. They want to, I'm telling you, they're in love with you. You charmed them and turned their life around. This person is mind blown. Wedding rings. Abundance. They want to give you everything. They want to give you everything. Y'all gotta apologize. The silent treatment's here. You need to change your point of view. Both of you do. You need to start first. Start first, collective. I'm telling you, this is a beautiful love, and it could all just go because you're closed off. I'm telling you. I'm going to get a couple of these unfolding path, and I'm going to see what they got to say about it. Y'all seen the message from the love, right? Y'all seen what it says. Somebody was feeling the regret because of some kind of, look. It seems that they could have, man, there's something about blood ties, like brothers or sisters or something, or cousins, something, I don't know. There's something about blood ties that the third party is involved with. If that makes sense, like, okay, you'll see. Look, you know something about it. Maybe he was involved with a family member or something, or a family member's friend or something. Y'all take what resonates. That's what I'm picking up on. Give me 3 cards. Tell me about the situation. 3 cards for the situation. It says somebody's getting victory. You've overcome something and realized something. You have an aha moment. You're just going to be open as you can be. You're surrendering. I'm telling you. You're about to be as open as you can be. You ready to plant these seeds because you know something grew from them. You get out of that pessimistic, stuck feeling. I'm telling you, because you're about to emerge. You're about to come out, and you were cloaked. It says that's over with. You're not going to be cloaked anymore. You're about to be, look, because somebody's admiring you. I'm telling you, somebody's admiring you. Look, they could be dark. Look at that. The 9 of Pentacles with the 7 of Swords. The Magician, the Tower, and the 5 of Wands. The third party's a witch. Casting spells on both of y'all. Look, if he drinks something from them, he changes. I'm telling you. Look, this person is trying to slow him down. Keep him from taking a risk with you. Taking a gamble, whatever. You're sitting there deciding. You have all kinds of options, but you can't make up your mind. I'm telling you, look, you have all kinds of options. Look, but you're winning the race. You're winning the race. Stay positive. Stay upbeat. You're about to be abundant. You're about to get it all. Everything. Somebody's going to give it all to you and confess everything, y'all. They're going to confess everything. It's a birthright. It's like you commanded it from the universe to move, to come through. This is a birthright. That's 10 of Cups with 8 of Wands. That's definitely a birthright. Family. Somebody was trying to keep you from having what is... Man. Oh, my God. It could be family trying to keep you from having what belongs to you. You see, I'm trying to hold it back. And you just dancing and staying optimistic. You trying to. Somebody's trying to hold you back. It says, that's the truth. Everything I said is the truth. Nothing but the truth, so help me God. You get a brand new fucking start. All you got to do is be open to this love. It's right here. Is this love right directly in front of collective, ready to reciprocate it? Yes or no? Upright for yes. This is the 2 of Cups and the 3 of Cups. There's still a third party involved. There's feelings and a third party. This King of Cups has feelings for this third. They care about this third party. They don't want to hurt this third party, but they love you. I'm telling you. They care about this third party, but you're the truth. You're the truth. You're the one that they love. You're the one that I want. You're the one that I want. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Okay, this 10 of Swords, this Emperor's about to close this case. Okay, this is going to be either they're going to go rogue or elevate into their Emperor status. That could be either or. It could be either or. Let's see what he does. You need to stay positive during it. Okay, that's the situation, y'all. Okay, what's the advice on it? What's the advice on this situation? What's the advice on this situation? Because it's almost kind of making you kind of want to laugh. It says just keep doing what you're doing. Be more open. Make something grow. You're making something grow, collective. All right, what's the advice on the situation? It says Lovers, 3 of Cups, the Knight of Swords in reverse, and the 5 of Pentacles in the upright. We're going to do the Knight of Swords in the upright too. Someone's cutting away the struggle. I'm telling you, there's someone's going to cut away that third party for this. This is the most important to them. They're going to cut away this third party. But they're struggling with something about finances. But you have... I'm telling you, this person you have something. I'm telling you, that's 8 Pentacles. Something about your work. Look, in 8 Cups, somebody was trying to hold you back. But you're about to soar, like you're about to fly out of nowhere. It's going to change that 5 of Pentacles. Look, you're going to get an offer. Looks like maybe writing a book. But you're going to be celebrated. So it looks like you may be getting some type of, I don't know. I don't know how to say it, but front money. You're going to get front money to start to start something new. You're going to get some kind of big old lump sum of money to start something new. And with, okay, like you get this lump sum of money, you turn in this amount of that work, and then you get this lump sum of money, and you turn in that amount of that work. Like writing a book. Look, 5 of Wands in reverse. No competition. This belongs to you. You're going to share it. Somebody's going to help you with the load. We got the Tower in reverse. Everything's shaping up into what it's supposed to be, not what it was. Look, this is a closed case. It looks like a family, like some people are going to get raided. Looks like a family, some kind of family members are going to get raided because somebody was investigating them. They was taken from the fruit that wasn't theirs. behind somebody's back. That's the truth. Take it as it resonates. Family member toxic. Taking something while you sleeping. When you was minding your own business. Look, you was just minding your own business. Being childlike. And somebody's about to put this to an end. It's coming to an end. Somebody was stealing from somebody while they wasn't looking. And it looks like they're going to go to jail. This King of Swords is about to lock up. It looks like a bunch of people. And you're going to get some kind of victory for standing your ground. Justice. It's a child. This emperor must have known you as a child somehow. Like in your childhood, not as a child, like they was a child too. In your past. Because somebody's having like could be just a spiritual connection. Because somebody's really confused about it. But they're healing over it. Letting something go. It's Queen of Swords. You're letting something go. You're getting victory. As long as you can cut something out. This anxiety. This horrible doubt. Cut that horrible doubt out. She holds that sword to cut that shit out. Telling you, you're getting victory. You're going to get victory over this challenge. And then you're going to move toward the future. You're about to receive a crown. It says the Empress in the world. You're getting crowned. There's your crown right there on this Empress. It says the Wheel of Fortune. Everything's okay, collective. I'm telling you, everything's okay. Don't stress. Don't worry, okay? Because I know you was. There was a storm. There was a storm, and the storm cleansed. It cleansed away you saw something. You saw a sign. Now, it's all about POV, okay? Something about that sign made you feel fight or flight, but that sign told you something, that it was love, judgment. There's runner chaser energy here so fucking bad. It's hard to even sit here. It's crazy. It's crazy. Because the runner and the chaser are about to, they're like bumping in. The runner has figured something out and has accelerated, and the chaser has gotten burnt out. Look, there's a man, like everything's happening at one time. It's powers and principalities, y'all. It's back and forth, back and forth. Both of y'all are going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Of running and chasing. Y'all are y'all are one. Y'all are both the runner and both the chaser right now. Ain't that crazy? But you know what I'm talking about. When you know, you know. Hit that like button, subscribe. Hit that bell notification. Look at here. Divine. Divine is doing that. Swirling up the energy. Getting the winds of change in the energy. So you're faced with a fear that you're facing a fear. Okay? You're looking dead it in the eye. And God's asking you just to wait, relax, being positive, have fun, be cheerful, whatever. It's bringing it in. What's the outcome? It says 8 of Cups, 3 of Cups, 8 of Pentacles. It's going to be a collaboration of like-mindedness. Two more cards for the outcome. Queen of Swords. The King of Cups. He's struggling with this King of Cups has to let go of some friends or something, I'm telling you, to bring it to calmer waters, because they're interfering. He knows it. We got the 9 of Pentacles in reverse. He knows that he depends on these people for his ego. Do you understand? Look, he depends on these people for this ego, but he wants to confess this right here and bring this to an end. But he knows he's got to cut them out. And look, he depends on these people for his ego. To stroke his ego. Lovers. What's the most important to this emperor? Look, it says divine timing. Decisions. Brand new start for this Queen of Cups. Temperance, this Earth Angel. You're going to be accepted and you're going to be loved. You're going to be embraced by a group of people. Look, it says judgment, the wheel of fortune. This is over with. There's no competition. You're going to be embraced by a group of people. Because this emperor's going to take the chance. Open up and say something to you. He's going to take a chance. And when he does, it's going to cause everybody to click that y'all are the true pair. Have faith, collective. Don't lose faith. You're the champion. I'm telling you. Don't lose faith. That's the outcome. If the energy stays the same, well, not the same as it is right now, because they're asking you to change a perspective and take an action. Look, they're asking you to change a perspective and take an action. Okay, a joyful action, one of hope, one of you just know that what you know. You're the high priestess. And you keep closing yourself off. It's funny because you got such a gift. It's funny because you're very gifted. You're extremely gifted. You close yourself off to everybody. You're like, fuck no. Fuck no. They're like, can you do a reading? No, I can't. Yeah, I can't do one. One thing is you get offended as fuck because, because you're not a witch. And all these fucking like-minded people think the same, but they're ignorant. You're not a witch. You're a light. You're a child of God. Just because you're, other people's are card readers. You're an oracle. They're not the same. Okay? They're not the same. You can use a crystal ball. You can use the sun. You can use the way the planets are aligned in that moment. Even if you don't have any kind of knowledge at all about fucking how planets align and all that shit. If you don't have no knowledge at all about it, Spirit will give you a message. And it'll be spot on that these planets are lining up. There's 4 planets lining up right now. I don't know that. I don't fucking stare at the sky like that at nighttime. Like, how am I going to know which one's the planet and which one's a star? I don't fucking know. I'm telling you right now, there's 4 planets lining up, and it's time. You better open your ass up, or you're going to fucking be left behind. Get happy. Because I know it's hard, man. You're going through this, torn thing. You're happy one minute, you're, fucking crying the next, and you're happy, and then you're crying, and you're free, and you feel trapped. All of it's illusions, just to distract you, to keep you from making this decision. But the decision is simple. And it's so fucking hard. Just be happy. If something's not making you happy and you feel like it's not, speak up about it. I'm telling you, it's going to be your best bet. Because always in the past, you held back. You didn't say your emotions or nothing. You should say, well, you hurt me. You really, really, really did hurt me. Okay? Or something like that. See what their reaction is. Before, you would just be like, la 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 la, motherfucker. motherfucker, son of a bitch, you motherfucker. And that's what you do instead of saying, you hurt me. You hurt me. You say, fuck you, bastard, motherfucking dickhead, faggot, motherfucker. Hate you. Instead of saying, man, you hurt me. You broke my trust. Okay? So say that instead of just going silent. You have a habit of doing that. You have a habit of just going silent. I'm saying, what's the Bible got to say about it? We'll get them letters out, y'all. It says, I will also make a multitude of Egypt to cease. It says, by the hand of Nebuchadnezzar, king of Babylon, he and his people with him, the most terrible of the nations, shall be brought to destroy the land. They shall draw their swords against Egypt and fill the land with the slain. I will make the rivers dry and sell the land into the hand of the wicked. I will make the land waste and all that is in it by the hand of the aliens. I, the Lord, have spoken. By the hand of the aliens. What the fuck? He's going to send the aliens to destroy Egypt. That could be happening in the big world right now. Because they could have already took over Egypt, for all we know. There are a bunch of reptiles over there. Taking my resumes. How do I know? I know through the Holy Spirit. I trust it. That's how I know. Alright, y'all take resonates out of these letters. Don't force nothing. Look, open your heart. Green. Green. They're telling you to open your heart. Open your heart. Quit holding back. Just go have fun. Do it responsibly, but have fun. Go have fun. Figure it out. Only you can know. Okay? Figure it out. It says 2, 3. That means magic. 4, 7. Don't let anybody make you doubt anything about yourself. Collective, you're beautiful. You're wonderful. Don't fucking doubt that. Okay? I'm going to tell you now. You just closed off. It makes others leery to approach you because you're closed off. That don't mean you need to like go jump into bed with nobody or nothing like that. It's just open up to something else. It says much you. Much you. Much you. Jimmy, Tommy, we got Jimmy and Tommy out here. Much on you. Much on you. Somebody's a fan. Like they're it looks like they're in love. There's a lot of negativity going on around it though. Okay. Touch my don't touch too much or touch too much. Touch on too much. Touch my mom. No. Mom know too much. You know too much. Why does it say mom? My mom knows too much. Mom knows too much now. It says Vicky. That's my mom's name. Vicky, mouth, out of mouth. Out of my mouth. Now. You won. Somebody's going to say something. Somebody's going to speak up about something. Out of my mouth now. You won. It says Tommy. It says out with no, out with no, a junkie. What is that? With mom. What the fuck? What the fuck are she saying? Cousin's mom, the aunt, Joy, human, don't say human. Joy says junk with my hunt my joy. Someone's trying to hunt their joy with you. It says with you. Okay? Somebody's been trying to confuse them. Something about Wisconsin. Homie, my homie, count my says mock my not with unity. My homie not with unity. Somebody's trying to tell somebody no, don't go for love because they're jealous. Therefore you're going to take that person out of their life or change that person, but you are, and that's a good thing. What are you guys saying? What's that say on my shit that I all of a sudden seen? What is chomp? What are you saying chomp for? There's no P out here. Ain't no P. If you see the P, point it out, because I don't see one. It says something about the city, my journey. When the lights go down in the city. It says you. So at the end of the day, they're saying at the end of the day, it's you. It's you. Telling you, something's juicy, yummy. It's yummy. It's you. You. Telling you, they're gonna come through. You just gotta be positive, because something is happening that's powers and principalities. Okay, that most of the time all of it is you're making it happen and be in your head, from being in your head, but you're putting some kind of death to a judgment. Okay, with the 3 X's out here, you're putting some kind of death to a judgment that you might have made. You might have made a quick, harsh judgment, but you let yourself calm down before you acted on anything. You understand? And they might have made a quick, harsh judgment and acted, and now they feel regret, and now they're in a torn, like, oh shit, because I do feel love. I love collective. You understand? And now they know it for sure because they made a mistake. But that wasn't a mistake because there is none. There's no coincidences. God has a plan. He does it the way he does it because he does it the way he does it. Get it? Get it, okay? I'm telling you, this person is because they made that quick, harsh judgment, they feel so regretful that it's unreal. It's funny. It's funny. Okay, hit on you. My like a family member or somebody was hitting on somebody, but these two people are related, like they're cousins. They're cousins. You might have been talking to one in the past and don't know that these two people are related. It says who's it? Who's it? Who's my minute city? Who's my juicy? Says juicy. Sipping on gin and juice. Who's my something? TV, junk. How my junk. I see you. Unity. County, city. On my count, it much something's much. How much you own. How much you own. Says something about the town. Tommy. I know. Okay. That's what I got out of these, y'all. Take what resonates. Stay positive. I know storms and shit like that. Especially if you're water sign. Water signs will fuck you up, boy. I tell you what. Especially if it's a storm. You can handle the sunshine. That was storm comes, you're all like they are the worst fucking possible things for no reason. Everything was good, everything's fine, everything's okay. Storm comes, you're like I guess that's the best time to do it. Because you're very in touch with nature. You're very in flow and in rhythm with nature. Okay? I'm telling you, you are. And when it rains and stuff like that, it'll affect you. It'll affect you big time. Like, you might close off like a hermit if it's cold outside, something like that. You'd be like, fuck that. You know? But the weather could be affecting, because it's a frequency, y'all. Everything is. Understand that, okay? Everything is a frequency. And something could have been affecting both parties, okay? Because we just had that full moon. That full moon, something just flickered and done something on my screen right there. Right in this area. It went like a flicker. Weird. That was weird. Anyway, y'all take this as it resonates. If it resonates with you, hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. If you want to donate, hit the bell notification. And it's Cash App $ ANGELMOON 6237. Thank you so much for the rubies. I appreciate that. Let's get an angel blessing. What they got to say. It says thought. Metatron. Take that as it resonates. That's Enoch. Some communication. He's a communicator. Enoch's the communicator. It says, and he's the secretary of God. You understand? It says 11. Oh, I can't even make that up. It says, on the day of judgment, men will render account for every careless word they uttered. For by your words you will be justified, and by your words you will be condemned. Matthew 12:36 and 37. But that's crazy. I talk about that all the time. There's something significant there. Metatron is the head of the archives, the secretary of God. Hebrew legend says that he was not always an angel, but he was once known as the man Enoch. According to this account, Enoch walked with and was taken up by God. In other words, he did not die. Metatron supervises special archives called Akashic Records. They're open, y'all. I love this. I resonate so much with this. It says, where all of our thoughts and deeds are recorded upon impressionable and highly sensitized screens of mental essences. Our attitudes perpetually create our current life experiences as well as our future. It says, it is not enough to just try to think happy thoughts. The objective is to clear the mind of false beliefs so that you may receive the truth. You are born to express your unique version of God. But before you can learn to connect with your truth, you function from the surface mind under the influence of automatic reactions. You act because of emotions, environmental conditions, body sensations, cultural beliefs, and prejudices. It says, as you learn to live upward, your eternal self feels your awareness, seeking to reunite with love and freedom. Okay? Grand Rising, Miss Bonnie. It says, how you doing? I hope you're doing great. Sun's coming back out here, so I'm feeling better. Because I get irritated by the storms. I slept like a baby, though. I slept like a baby, boy. It rained and rained and rained and rained and rained and rained and rained. I was like, God dang. I was out like a light. I kept waking up to go check my clothes. Anyway, it says, nothing comes into this physical existence without first being a thought. You are God's thought, and you can connect with eternal intelligence in your creative thoughts. Call on Metatron to quicken your intelligence and reveal all that is imprisoning you. A pure imagination is God's medium of expression. Strive to keep the mirror clean and receptive so that you may see, hear, and know the power of this divine gift. Keep the mirror clean. It says, your innermost thoughts create your outer reality through magnetic attractions. Thoughts of self-love and comfort create a positive life. Judgmental thoughts separate you from others. Angry thoughts attract upset people. And self-pity and vengefulness causes illnesses. It says, what you say to yourself is affecting your life. Seek the cause of negative scripts. Notice how they reflect in your life and clear them out. Okay? That's all that's happening. So you just got to bounce back and go back into joy. Okay? That's all that's happening. Okay? Take what resonates. Judgment controls the consciousness. Wait. Nope. Yeah. Judgment controls the consciousness just as habits control the reaction of the body. Habits override your natural responses, then attempt to compensate for the loss of attunement through the internalization rules of learned behavior. It says because you might have learned it from your mom or your dad or something like that, like when someone starts like confronting you or causing you like to feel that you might have learned that it's best just to run away and hide and not say nothing, and then later on, talk. But you started taking it to extremes. Like, okay, I'll run away and hide, and you just kept hiding from it. Do you understand? So when someone says something that triggers an emotion in you that they might not even be aware of, you just take off. Deal with consequences of taking off. That's what you do. You need to stop doing that. I'm telling you. Anyway, it says, then attempt to compensate for the loss of attunement through the internalization of rules and behaviors learned. To release a habit, explore your feelings about this behavior and its results in your life. What does it do for you? Are you using it to suppress your feelings? Out of what experience did it begin? Once you can catch yourself mid-act, you are on the path to freedom. A habit falls away when the consciousness is released for the need of it. Discover acceptance. Discover, accept, and understand the pattern, which will allow to transform a new level of awareness in you. Freeing yourself from the limiting thoughts will let you respond appropriately to circumstances in the best way for you at the moment. Let go of them self-limiting thoughts, okay? I'm telling you, let it go. Let the shit fucking go, man. Quit judging. It's causing you to be angry. It's causing other people to come around you with resentments and like envy towards you because you're when I say you're judging them, you look at them and you go, nope, I can't trust that person. I can't trust them. You just automatically, they come to talk to you about like maybe go on a date, you can't trust them. That's judgment. You can't trust them. That's something that you've built up in your mind, the limiting beliefs that you built up in your mind. That was okay, y'all. Okay, it's not bad. You were protecting yourself. You were protecting your heart while you were healing. Okay, it's okay that you built that up. But now it's time to break it down so there can be open communication. Okay, you're a warrior and you built up to your fortress to keep yourself protected. You know? So understand that, okay? It says, deep within your being, behind every desire, beneath every purpose, is a voice yearning to be heard. This voice is so subtle, you must be very still to detect it. When things you desire are not good for you, this voice delivers a nearly impressionable suggestion of truth or the sharp sting of consciousness. When at last you surrender to its persistent suggestion, you will emerge with your eternal self. It says, devote time to quiet contemplation to receive the reflection of God upon the mirror of your imagination, what you've made to be there and what's really there, okay? It says, create from your heart through love and your rewards will be great. In the morning, before you even get out of bed, consecrate your thoughts to divine. It says, choose health, strength, and love over sickness, fear, and pain. Let your will come from God and watch your true life's work begin. You're on the right path. You're on the road. You're about to, everything is in place, y'all. I mean, everything. Them 4 planets are aligning. I'm telling you, everything's in place. Y'all take it as it resonates. Y'all hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel. If you want to donate to the channel, it's Cash App, $ANGELMOON 6237. Boy, I got these things. I might have to put my cards up for sale on YouTube or something because I got too many of them. I got a lot of cards. And y'all remember I burned 147 decks. I burned them. And now I've got probably more than that. Take what resonates. I felt like one of them witches touched my decks and got my decks mojoed up, so I burned them all. I got new ones. I'm just saying. What's the fortune teller say? It says magic flows where intention grows. So you keep your intentions on love and light and joy and happiness. Okay? Because it's right here. And you know what? You smiling is a lot better than you going, I don't know if I can trust these people. What'd you say? Oh, what'd you say? Just smile. Don't give a fuck. Know that you're the one. You are. You're the one. Especially when you smile. And them other ones know it too when you smile. I'm telling you, they go, God dang, she's beautiful. What's the competition going to do? I'm telling you. It says the magic within you is growing stronger. Use it wisely. There's your confirmation. Take it as a resonating. That's your confirmation. You're lovely. You are so lovely. You are. Collective. There's your love message. Y'all take what resonates off of that. Both of y'all are going through the same kind of contemplating back and forth. Is it worth it? Is it for the highest good? Do I love them? Do they love me? Not sure. All that self-doubt and all that confidence. Back and forth, back and forth. All of it. You just wash it all clean. Let go of the resentments. That's what's holding you back. Because there's a beautiful future waiting for you. All right, y'all. Light and love, everybody. Y'all stay golden. I'll see you on the flip side. Bye, Miss Bonnie. Much love to you. I'll try to get on TikTok soon. I've been busy. I love y'all. I've been busy. I have. I love y'all.